Oh my god, the Lacrosse show. So it was the fucking Americans and Super Troopers. Keith owned a skate park in Rochester. And he had been in Germany with his wife, and he was flying back. I drove around the Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport for 2 hours. 2 hours waiting for Keith. Keith's baggage has been lost, which is why it took so long, because he was dealing with, whatever. So I get everyone in the car. Keith and Rich are both like, we need something to drink. I go find a liquor store in the middle of nowhere, I think it's called Yankee Doodle Road, I'm pretty sure is exactly where it was. Got back in the car. It was the middle of winter, so it's snowing horribly. But the highways aren't that bad yet, so it's all right. So everyone else in the car is drinking, and I'm driving. So then we decide, Keith looks at a map, and he's like, we can take these side roads. So he finds a place for me to turn off, and so we're doing county roads, and we're trying to go all the way down to Lacrosse. Within half an hour of getting on the county roads, it turns into a full-on blizzard where I can barely see anything. The roads are horrible, but I'm still driving 60, 65 miles an hour on these side roads because I'm like, I have the lead singers of the bands that are playing tonight. There's 2 bands playing tonight, and I have both of the singers in my car. So all I'm trying to do at that point is get them to the show. That's all I care about. There's no cell service we're on county roads. We're in the middle of buttfuck Wisconsin, and there's nothing else, around us. So we keep on driving. Everyone else in the car is drunk. And I'm the sober person driving in the middle of a blizzard, going 65, 70 miles an hour on curvy fucking county roads, being like, am I supposed to turn anywhere? I don't know. And I have drunk Keith in the front seat with me, trying to tell me where to go off of the map that he's looking at, but probably can't see because it's dark out, and he's wasted. And on top of that, he's jet-lagged because he just came from Germany. Worst 4 hours of my entire life on that road. Numerous times we talked about stopping and just going to a bar, getting wasted, and trying to find a motel in the area. I keep going. We actually do get to Lacrosse, surprisingly enough. We actually get to the state. We get to the city. We find the venue. I find a place to park. I get the 2 singers in, which is when my cell phone starts working. I have 10 missed calls, 10 messages from Josh and from Jay and from Matt. Anyone who had a cell phone at that point was trying to call me, but I didn't have any service because we were in the middle of Wisconsin with no fucking cell towers. I get everybody into the venue, and I'm so, happy and relieved that I actually got us all there in one piece, even though it took us, 3 times as long as it should have to get us there. And the second I sit down and order a beer, I just start crying. Because I'm so, there were so many emotions running through me for, 3.5 hours of, we're going to die in the middle of nowhere. My parents are going to be so pissed. I don't know where the fuck we are. Why don't we just stop at this casino and drink and gamble away the tiny bit of money that we have? But then the band starts, and the fucking Americans start, and it all goes away. But it was possibly the worst day of my life. Because I've never experienced anything like it. And I never wish to again.